two files on Jonathan Werner versus State of Michigan versus Jonathan Werner, file 25-43901-SM, set for a status conference. And then we also have State of Michigan versus Jonathan Werner, file 25-43924-FY, set for a status review. Is that you, Mr. Werner, in the jail?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, sir. Looks like we have Mr. Brown covering on this case, on both of these cases as well. Mr. Brown, do we have a resolution of either matter?
We do not, Your Honor. I know that Mr. Werner has been wanting me to go to jail to visit him. I did that yesterday. The conversation did not go very well. I don't believe we had much accomplished. He wants, as far as both these cases, I believe, to have a criminal responsibility examination set, and he would like to request a new attorney.
And a full psychological evaluation, Your Honor.
You can certainly pay for a full psychological evaluation, but I don't believe that there's any law that requires the court to pay for that on your behalf. There are two.
It has to be approved. It has to be approved by the court in order for community mental health to help me set that up.
As far as criminal matters go, I don't know why the court would order a full psychological evaluation. I don't know exactly what you're looking for. There are two standard orders that the court enters in criminal cases. One is called competency, and that looks at whether or not you are able to understand the criminal justice process and able to assist your attorney in representing you during that process. That's, do you understand the nature of the charges and the court proceedings, and do you understand enough to be able to assist your attorney through that process? The other court order that could be done is called criminal responsibility, and that's a determination of whether or not you were legally insane at the time that the crime was that the crime occurred. A psychological evaluation is typically used in family court matters to determine what types of assistance that you may need with mental health in proceeding through another court hearing in family court or in civil court, or in making some assessments about what type of programs or services that you may need, and those are typically not available in a criminal court. So what is it specifically that you are asking for of the court?
I'm requesting a criminal responsibility test and a full psychological evaluation that community mental health told me on Tuesday this week that you guys can order and approve, but it has to be approved through you. Yes, there's a 6-month waiting list, and I do not care about staying in here that long. I need a full psychological evaluation done, and community mental health told me that you can approve that to get that done.
Well, then I'm going to need to have something from community mental health that tells me why I need to do that and under what circumstances they're looking for it and what they would use it for. So without something in writing asking for that, I can't know what specifically you're asking for and why I need to order it. Those things are expensive, and if I don't know why I need to have it or why you need to have it, I don't know. I'm not going to just do it out of due course.
Your Honor, these things are absolutely necessary and relevant to my defense because I'm having psychological issues without my medication during the times of these crimes.
I still need something in writing, and that's done in every criminal case. I need something in writing from your attorney and or from community mental health as to understand what the purpose is being used for. I understand that you believe that it's relevant, but I need something in writing from
a person. But it's absolutely relevant to my case.
I understand that you think that, but I don't know that for sure yet. So I need something from community mental health that tells me why, and it needs to be in writing so that the prosecutor and the court can decide on that. And I need more than 30 seconds notice to be able to reach that decision. So I'm going to need something.
I have my attorney come see me before this court date to let you know these things. And I also told Mr. Brown yesterday that I would like the paperwork or to request the paperwork or whatever I need to do to get a new court-appointed attorney because he is not representing me to the way that I need him to.
Just because you disagree with what your attorney tells you doesn't mean that you have the right to have a new attorney.
Your Honor, he's
You
telling me
don't
that
have,
he won't do things, he won't talk to witnesses, he won't do none of this crap unless he feels that it is necessary. That's not the way this works.
unfortunately, it is.
No,
Your
it's not,
attorney is,
Your Honor, I'm sorry.
you don't get to tell your attorney what it is that you want to do all the time if it's not appropriate. He's there to help you understand what is and is not appropriate. There are things that
Your
you
Honor,
do.
I
You
have not
can
said
request.
nothing to him, I've not said nothing to him that's
Mr. Werner.
inappropriate, Your Honor. He's
Mr. Werner,
refusing to do things for me.
this is not going to work if you're going to talk over me.
I need a new court-appointed attorney, Your Honor, I'm sorry. Larry Brown is fired.
Unfortunately, you don't have the ability to fire him. You've asked for a court-appointed attorney. The court has appointed him. You can ask.
I'm requesting a new court-appointed attorney because of him not doing his job the way he should by representing me properly.
All right, Mr. Werner, here's how this is going to work then.
I also have past experience, Mr. Brown, by not representing me properly.
Shut him off for a minute.
He's muted.
Thank you. Mr. Werner, this will not work if you're simply going to talk at me. I need you to understand what I'm going to say next, and then I'll unmute you and you'll be able to tell me what it is that you want me to know. But this will not work if you're simply going to come into court and try to dictate what is going to happen. Your rights are going to be preserved, but you do not run how the court works. If you want to ask for another court-appointed attorney, I will grant that request. But if the next attorney comes in and does things that you do not like, I will not appoint another attorney for you. You do not get to fire anybody when you ask the court to pay the burden of that attorney. And you're going to be stuck with whatever advice that attorney gives you. Period. End of sentence. Please unmute Mr. Werner.
So I don't have the right to unmute him, but I have requested it if there is an officer in there.
Just for the record,
There we
Your
go.
Honor, there is a form that he must fill out. If he fills that out, gets that back to me, I will get it to the proper authority for determining whether he's entitled to a new attorney.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. So, Mr. Werner, you're going to have to fill out a form to ask for another court-appointed attorney, and I'll approve that once it's gotten to me, and then you'll have another attorney. Do you have any other questions for the court today, sir?
Besides adjourning or postponing or whatever the preliminary hearing in order to do this, no. Or whatever you gotta do for postponing the hearing or whatever you got. Besides that, no.
Your Honor, I guess I misunderstood. Is he wanting the prelim within 21 days, not willing to waive it?
No, I think he's asking to postpone it so that he can get a new attorney. Is that correct, Mr. Werner?
Yes, but also at that time, I would go through the attorney on whether to waive the 21-day rule or not.
Well, I don't know how long it's going to take to get this new attorney for you.
And
The arraignment.
yes, Your Honor, I think. I'm sorry, Your Honor, go ahead.
Thank you. The arraignment on file 43901, which is the misdemeanor case, was in July. The arraignment on the felony matter, which is file 43924, was in the beginning of August. So I think we've got some time and we should be able to get a court-appointed attorney changed in that time period before he has to waive. Let me see if there's any other court dates set yet.
His prelim is set for next Thursday on the felony case.
All right. Mr. Werner, right now, the preliminary examination is set for August 21st, which is a week from now. And I doubt very seriously if the attorney is going to get changed and up to speed within that time frame. So do you want to go through that process and bump the preliminary examination back, that is to waive your 21 days to allow that process to occur?
Yes, I would like to waive that 21 days, yes.
All right. I will find that then there's been a proper waiver of the 21-day rule. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I would like to request, there is other charges that I'm being charged with that I don't think that I've been arraigned on. And I'm not sure if you have given me Barry Brown for those charges or not. I would also like to not have him for those charges either.
Let me ask the court staff to advise me how many other charges we have outstanding against you. That's going to take
I've been
just a
arraigned
minute.
on them, but they're not outstanding.
Judge, there should be 4 cases.
4 cases total. She has 2 scheduled for next Thursday.
All right. We'll use this same process in all your cases, Mr. Werner. And we'll try to set them all at the same time so that they're not bounced like this back and forth. So I've got all the files in front of me next time. And we will set this for a status conference in approximately 2 weeks to allow the new attorney to get in and get up to date on you. I'll ask that attorney to come meet with you ahead of time so that you can have a discussion with that attorney about what your concerns are and what you believe should be done in your case. But again, I want to caution you to understand that that attorney is going to make up his own independent mind about what it is that's appropriate and what is not appropriate. And he will tell you when you have the right to make the decision and when he has the right to make a decision, depending on what the case and the circumstances are. And you're going to be required to keep that attorney because I'm not going to let you keep firing attorneys simply because they don't do what you want them to do. You understand?
I do, Your Honor.
All right. So we'll set a status conference on all 4 of your cases in approximately 2 weeks. We'll send that to the jail and then we'll see you back here in 2 weeks, hopefully having discussed all these matters with your new attorney. All right, that's all for today. Thank you.